Reed Richards accidentally makes Spider-Man 1,000 times stronger than he's supposed to be, and now Peter has 20 minutes before his body explodes. It starts at the Baxter Building, where Peter Parker pushes Reed to restore the spider powers he lost. Reed builds a particle ray to recreate the original spider bite, calculated to the millionth decimal point, but the experiment fails. Peter's body doesn't respond. Reed realizes the problem. The day Peter got bitten, he was a crying kid at a science exhibit, bullied and alone. The emotional state was part of the equation. So Reed tells Peter to think about everyone he'd let down without his powers, and Peter snaps. He says this isn't about his aunt or his friends. It's about strangers whose names he'll never know. The machine overloads and explodes, sending Peter through the floor. Reed wants to test his strength, so the thing volunteers as a punching bag. "Give me your best shot." Peter punches him once and sends Ben Grimm crashing through multiple floors of the Baxter Building. But here's where it gets worse. Terrax the Tamer, a former herald of Galactus, attacks a tiny town in Missouri and knocks out Thor. Captain Marvel calls Spider-Man as their secret weapon. Peter flies from New York to Missouri in 2.3 seconds. Terrax laughs at him. Peter calls himself a B-lister at best, then one punches Terrax into the dirt. Not even Thor could do that. Right after the fight, Peter's spider sense goes crazy. The Avengers rush him back to Reed, who runs tests and delivers the worst news of Peter's life. His energy is growing faster than his body can hold it, and Reed believes he will explode in 20 minutes. So Peter flies 100 miles above Earth to make sure the blast can't hurt anyone. His mind starts expanding. He sees strangers he saved over the years floating around him. He says goodbye to Aunt May. He reaches for MJ and starts to call her the one who got away. Then the multiverse cracks open, and Peter sees every reality where he and MJ ended up together. He joins with every version of Spider-Man that ever existed. He grows bigger than the multiverse itself, and right before he explodes, a hand reaches out of nowhere, grabs him, and yanks him into a cluttered office. A man in a bathrobe pours coffee and apologizes. He says Peter was supposed to lose his new powers and learn he was happy being a street-level hero. That was the plan. Peter asks who he is. The man says his name is Scott Aukerman. He's the writer of The Astonishing Spider-Man, and he's here to tell Peter one thing: he's been canceled.